Hey everybody, Tim here with today's episode of Enterprise, Season 4, Episode 3, Home. So, is this a great episode? No, it's not. But for Enterprise, it is really good. And for, the last 20 plus episodes, the whole Xindi thing, it just never felt like Star Trek to me. It's just some dude lost in a nebula, didn't want to ask for directions, whatever. This is the first episode in quite a long time that has actually felt like a Star Trek show, to me at least, personally. And even then, they kind of slip in some other stuff in there. It's not really an original story, but even then, I'm fine. I don't even care. I think it's great. I don't remember the episode. I think it's Season 4, Episode 2, I think. I'm just throwing a shot in the dark. It's the family episode, right after Jean-Luc has been assimilated and then taken back out, so he's no longer Locutus, and that's the episode where he goes back and he sees his brother and his nephew that then die very sadly. But it's that whole episode. And then coincidentally, I think it's the very next episode after that, it's the brothers episode where we meet Lore or something. Anyway, this isn't Next Generation. This episode kind of reminded me of that, in the sense that we just went through a huge ordeal and now we're back on Earth or wherever we're going, and it's just kind of some unwind time. Let's not go on a journey, let's just kind of stay here. And that's what it's called. It's called Home, so it makes sense. There's a lot of little subplots going on, T'Pol goes to Vulcan, and Trip actually goes with her. So it's kind of a continuation of their relationship, but it's not quite as it seems. And I've complained about the Vulcans throughout this whole series, that I just don't understand them. And the whole, as soon as she sees her mom, and she's like, I thought you'd be happy to see me. No, they're Vulcans. They wouldn't really be happy about anything. That's not who they are. And they just seem so, they have so much emotion. Going back to Spock, and especially Tuvok, because Tim Russ is a great actor, and just all of the other Vulcans throughout the years are very deadpan. They are stoic. And you watch the Vulcans in this, and you can see, either the actors are amazing or they're terrible, but you can see the emotions trying to come out. And it's just no, that's not what we're used to. And I have so many problems with it. People keep saying, the questions will be answered at some point. I don't know. It has to be this season, because I haven't gotten any answers yet. So, it kind of comes back to Koss, I think was his name, the guy that T'Pol was supposed to get married to. Finally, because I remember in that episode, I was pissed that they never, addressed it again. I was very, very angry in that review. It took us, 2 years, 3 years to get there. But hey, guess what? We finally have, an answer. Which realistically, if I was watching these episodes as they came out, I wouldn't even remember. I would have been like, what? She was supposed to get married? Nope. But the only reason I remember is binge watching all of these. And then he bribes her mom, or he bribes her to marry him, and he's like, I can get your mom reinstated. What the fuck is that? It's just this whole Vulcan thing. I'm so over all the Vulcans in this series. I hate all of them. So, of course, she ends up getting married at the end. So it's okay, this is just weird at this point. It's a blackmail, wedding bribery thing. It's awful. The whole, Archer rock climbing subplot I could do without. Of course, they slip in the Xindi as a dream sequence. Overall, I get it. He has to work out his, aggression and stuff. I didn't care. I was so over it. I was kind of more interested in, the whole bar fight scene with, what was it? It was, Mayweather. Dr. Phlox was there because he's kind of the one, people started attacking. Malcolm was there. Somebody else was there. And I was like, okay, that was actually kind of interesting to watch, the xenophobia from people of Earth. That was great. I wanted to see more of that, but whatever. So for those who have seen this one, what did you guys think? This is kind of the first official episode, in my opinion, of Season 4. Granted, Stormfront, the two-parter, was kind of the start, but that was still so out in left field that, it was time travel and all that nonsense. I didn't really count that as the start. To me, this is the first official episode. So what did you guys think about it? What do you guys think about going into this last season? Let me know, and I will see you guys next time for the three-part, or what it's supposed to be a three-part episode. We'll watch it and we'll see. Three-part episode, Borderland, Cold Station, and the Augments.